Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi brothers and sisters and everyone watching this video. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'll be talking about this topic called how I became a Muslim. So in this video, I actually have my notes there. This is a new setup if you guys can see. I'll be talking about the Shahada process, okay? How is it being done over here in my country in Singapore? If I think it can be interesting for people who are looking to convert to become a Muslim to actually know how it is done. So you know, because I was searching for this beforehand, I couldn't find much information on this. I found some web articles on this, like on the website, but I couldn't find anyone sharing their own personal experience. So this is the reason why I'm doing this video. So I'll talk about the Shahada process, and in the Shahada process, they also give you a lot of gifts. Okay, you receive a lot of gifts from the after you convert to become a Muslim, and I'll also show you all the things I got. I'll also show you the preparation process. Okay. Not show you, but I'll talk about the preparation process. Preparation process as in all the classes that I went to over at Muslim Converts Association of Singapore, which is again the Converts Association that I went to, or anyone has to go to if you want to convert to become a Muslim, right? This is where you book the conversion date and stuff. So I went for 2 classes. I'll share more later, and also I'll share about what is required, okay, also for the Shahada process. All right, what you need to bring, how to prepare yourself, etc., etc. All right, so yeah, that's it. I think I pretty much covered what I'm going to cover in this video. So before I actually talk about all these things, right, I want to make a special announcement in this video. If you guys want to learn about Islamic knowledge, you want to increase your Islamic knowledge, and you want to learn together in a class, okay, I spoke to my teacher yesterday. His name is Ustad Faiz. He's the one who I met in one of the classes and who has been teaching me till now. Now he's teaching me Iqra, which is how to read and pronounce Arabic letters, and he's really been of help and a great guidance to me in my new journey to become a Muslim. So I also want to say thank you a lot to my teacher. Anyways, so this class is held every Saturday, okay, from 9 a.m. Singapore time to 10:15 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, so if you're in the Malaysia, it's the same time. If you're in Indonesia, it's 1 hour earlier. And yeah, I'll leave the actual time zone down below. In Singapore, it's GMT +8, and yeah, so you can use the Google search to see the time conversion. I'll also leave a few common time zones down below. So if you guys are interested in the class, okay, feel free to join in the class. I'm given the permission to extend this invitation to everyone. Again, I'm not forced to say this. I'm not forced to promote this. I'm not paid to promote this. I'm sharing this because I think it will be of help to many of the people who's watching this who wants to learn together, right? So this class covers Tafseer, Hadeeth, Tawheed, Fiqh, Seerah, and general etiquettes of being a Muslim, right? So it is done online on Zoom. So if you guys would like to join in the class, it just uses your phone or your laptop or your computer. If you have an internet connection, you can join in the class. So I'll leave my teacher's contact down below in the description. If you guys would like to join in the class, just message my teacher Ustad Faiz and WhatsApp him and say that Ilyas Tan sent me here and I would like to join in the Saturday class. Okay, so just nice, this Saturday is the first class, 6th of June. So if you guys would like to join in together in the first class, I'll be there as well, and we can learn many things together. And yeah, I think it will be a fun and knowledgeable lesson. So now let me get back to the video. All right, so the most important part of this conversion process is the Shahada. So the Shahada is the declaration of faith, where you read out in Arabic, Ashhadu alla ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, right? And in front of 2 male Muslim witnesses and in front of the convert officer. Although I don't have many Muslim friends around me, but I still have some, and I managed to contact 2 of them, and they were very nice and kind enough to come down to be the witness in this ceremony. All right, so, and if you guys are in the same situation, just reach out to any of your Muslim friends. I'm sure they'll be glad to help. Or just reach out to your teachers in the classes that you'll be going to, which I'll be sharing later. Or reach out to the Muslim Converts Association Conversion Department, and I'm sure they'll be able to find some way to help you one way or another, because they have been really helpful throughout this journey. All right, and I'll show you guys what I got from the conversion ceremony right after this. But let me talk about booking the conversion process, right? How they actually book the conversion process. So if you go to if you were to go to the Converts website, okay, the Converts Association website of Singapore, the Darul Arqam website, okay, under the Embracing Islam section, they recommend you to fulfill a few criteria before you actually book your conversion process. So it's highly recommended that you go for the basic Islamic class, which teaches you the 6 articles of faith in Islam and the 5 pillars of practice that Muslims do. So things like the Shahada, okay, the 5 times prayer, the zakat, the fasting, and the Hajj. Right. So these are the 5. So this everything they will explain in detail. That's very easy to understand. So if you guys have any questions, you can just ask the teacher. They will be very helpful, like mine has been, right, in my classes from my experience. So this is what the basic Islamic classes teach. So there's 2 types of class for the basic Islamic class. Okay, there's one that's a weekly one. So you go, let's say you can find a few different schedules. You find Tuesday, then you go every Tuesday for 8 lessons, so 8 weeks. Or you find a Friday, you go every Friday for 8 weeks, and different time slots in the afternoon, in the morning, at night, depending on what fits your schedule. I'm sure you'll be able to find a time slot for that. They also teach in Mandarin, if I'm not wrong, which is what I saw, if I remember correctly. So you guys can, if you guys speak Mandarin speakers and want to learn, it's also available in Mandarin. But right now, I think the good thing is all of these classes, which I'll be mentioning, they are all taught online right now because of the coronavirus situation. So I think it's a more convenient. Okay, it's more convenient for anyone who's wanting to learn and and do not want to travel so far. I think this is a great time to learn. I'm sure things will go back to normal soon. So, but for now, this is all taught online. All right. So there's also the express class, which I mentioned just now. There's 2 types, right? The normal, the weekly one, and the express one. For the express class, it is 8 lessons also, but you go 4 days a week. So you go from Tuesday to Friday, right? 4 days a week, and then the next week Tuesday to Friday again, and then you finish the class. So the same things are taught. Just that it is every single day. So at that time when I went, it was not online classes, so I have to go in there every single day. But I really learned a lot of things, and I'm very happy that I went there to learn, because it really helped me a lot in gaining some basic knowledge to become a Muslim, right? So the next class that is a highly recommended requirement for converts to go to before you convert is also the prayer class, right? So this is where I met my teacher, which I mentioned earlier, Ustad Faiz, okay, where it is a 4-lesson class. There's also 2 different types of class. Again, the normal one, the weekly one, you go weekly every week, 1 day, or the express one, which is the one that I signed up for and went for as well. So the express one, I went for it in the morning. They have different schedules. They have every day at night as well, I believe, and in the afternoon. So they have a lot of different schedules and time slots. So I'm sure you will be able to find one that fits your time. I sound like I'm promoting Muslim Converts Association, but I'm not. I'm just sharing from my experience. Okay, I'm not being paid or forced to say this or whatever. So yeah, again, the prayer class. Back to the prayer class. What they teach, what the teacher will teach is all the different steps to perform a prayer, such as before performing a prayer, you have to do the wudu, the intention, and all the actions and what you need to recite in order to make the prayer valid, right? And also why, and also reasons like why do Muslims pray, what's the purpose, how to do it, when to do it, etc., etc. All this will be taught in the class as well. And for me, just to give you guys a quick story, I went to the Muslim Converts Association. My first class was in January this year, right? So I converted in March. I completed my basic Islamic class in January, and I completed my prayer class in February. And then I booked my Shahada ceremony in 5th of March, and in 2 days it will be 3 months since I became a Muslim. So now it's close to 3 months, and I'm glad I'm still doing well, learning a lot of things at the same time, and I'm really happy to have made this decision. So if you guys didn't watch my previous videos, okay, I started to learn about Islam close to the middle of last year, maybe around July or August. I'm not too sure on the date itself, but that's where I started to learn online. I learned from different resources online that I'll share with you guys. I think it will be helpful to you as well. So I learned from resources. I think I would just, not in order of like importance or anything, all of these resources have helped me the same level. All right. So YouTuber Daud Kim, he's a Korean YouTuber. He, I think 8 months ago maybe, he converted to become a Muslim, and during that time that's where I started to learn about Islam, right? And so being able to watch his videos, sharing his journey on YouTube as well, on how he actually learned different things from different people and finally do the Shahada process. I actually also learned a lot about the whole the way he learned different things. So that also helped me a lot, because as he learned, I also learned as well. Another YouTuber that helped me a lot was also Isama. He's a born Chinese Muslim from Lanzhou. It's a Muslim like city in China. It has like a huge population of like 200 million Muslims, if I'm not wrong. I heard that from one of his videos. And being able to, you know, just learn from another Chinese person, right, about Islam, that also helped me a lot, because previously I didn't know that, you know, there were Chinese Muslims in China, right? But from his videos, you know, I was able to tell and know that, wow, there's actually so many Chinese Muslims, right? So being a Chinese Muslim is not like a unique or a special species, right? It is yes, it is very little outside of China, but in China itself there's a lot, right? So yeah, so Isama has also helped me a lot. And last but not least, I think Dr. Zakir Naik and Noman Ali Khan, these two YouTube speakers these two speakers has also helped me a lot, right? Just that their videos happen to be on YouTube, right? So with technology nowadays, I think it's very wonderful for us to learn, because it's just in our phone, right? It's just in our fingertips, right? You just press a few buttons, you can find so many information. So Dr. Zakir Naik, why his videos has helped me a lot. I think you guys should know him if you guys are learning about Islam or anything. It's because he has a lot of live Q&As. Like when he goes to different places and different countries, he do a lot of live Q&As, and a lot of the questions from non-Muslims, some of them are very relatable, right? So when I search for different questions, you know, I will see like Dr. Zakir Naik answering those questions, right? That was again all my learning process last year, right? So that has been really helpful as well. And also Noman Ali Khan, he also a lot of helpful videos on different things, right? Different questions that people have as well. So yeah, but if I can make a recommendation to any of you who's learning about Islam, who's new to Islam, okay, I would say that from my experience, okay, I think it is good for you to go to an actual class first, like what I did. Okay, it might not necessarily be in the Converts Association of Singapore. I think in your country, in your mosque, they will have like different resources available for you, because you know, like Muslims, the Muslim community welcome people into Islam, right? So wherever you are, if there's not a Converts Association over there, there will be a mosque over there, and I'm sure that people inside there will be glad to help you and teach you all these things at the same time as well. Yeah, so my recommendation again is go for all these classes first, or as soon as you can, or as soon as you're comfortable with too, before you actually watch all these YouTube videos online, because I figured that out myself, because like, you know, YouTube videos are just bits and pieces of different things, right? Like different parts of Islam and different parts of the religion being brought together and being answered one by one, right? When you watch all these YouTube videos, right? So being able to know all that is good, but having the foundation and the fundamentals, the basic knowledge, having the basic knowledge. Okay, let me rephrase the sentence. Having the basic knowledge, when learning all those things, right? Those bits and pieces will help you even more, because you can know where to fit the bits and pieces, you know, into different things and categories, right? So that will be a lot more helpful. So if that's one recommendation I can make, that's the recommendation I'll make to all the new Muslims who's watching this video. And now, enough of talking. Let me show you what I get or what I got from the conversion process and all the classes. Alright, so guys, let me show you real quick. There's a lot of things actually, so hopefully I didn't miss any of them out. I actually received this, which is a compass for you to find the direction of the Kaaba, for you to pray towards. You have this counter thing for you to pray. You also have this counting bead, a nice Kaaba thing there as well. I also received a prayer cap from them. Okay, I received this sarong for prayer. I received okay, so this is what I received during the prayer class. So everything, like all the prayers, English, Chinese, all the steps to do, really helpful. I also received this Muslim Converts Guidebook, so everything about all you need to know and everything is all inside there. Alright, I also received this prayer mat from them. Okay, I'm actually currently using another one now, so this is putting it at the side for now. I also received this this shirt. I think it's a Islamic Muslim costume, Muslim shirt, so very nice. And I also received this is from the basic Islamic class, so it covers many things, right? So all the articles of beliefs, all right, from the 6 beliefs and all the 5 pillars of faith and many other things, all inside this book. All right, you guys can see it's full of information. Really helpful book. So if you go for the class, you also get this. What else did I miss out? Oh, I also got the Holy Quran in the English version. This is by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. I think this is one of the best versions that I read online. Oops, sorry, I'm so sorry. One of the best versions of the English translation that I read online. So this is more books, reflections of a Chinese Muslim. This is a notebook at the back, right, and some other stuff at the front. All right, so this is a Converts Development Division. All right, so yeah, and also a Ramadan guidebook, the story and biography of Prophet Muhammad, magazine, a Muslim magazine, and also a Muqaddam. Right, I think this is a guide on how to recite the Quran with all the English transliteration at the side. Okay, so very useful. So this is everything that I received, right? I think this is the most useful one, the Holy Quran. And yeah, so yep, I just saw this. I'm glad I didn't miss it out. I also received a pocket foldable prayer mat, so you can bring this around if you're at work. Just put this in your bag and you can pray when the time is up to pray, and you can just bring this out to a quiet place and you can just pray over there. So as you guys can see, it has been really helpful of them to give me all of these resources, which you can read at home on your own time. If you want to revise on different things, you want to read the different what you call that, like try and, if you forget something, you want to memorize it again, you want to revise, it is very helpful to have all these resources and over there, right, given to you. Also, what I didn't show in the video is you'll also be given 2 bags. Okay, one is a sling bag, one is a tote bag, because they can't possibly just give you all these things when you convert to become a Muslim to bring home, right, carrying it. So they give you the bags to carry it home as well, which is very nice. You can use the bag, like for a long time. So I think that's the end of this video. I think I've shared a lot and I've talked a lot. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment section below. I'll answer to them as soon as I can. And if you guys are still watching to this point, don't forget, if you guys want to join in the Saturday class, remember to message my teacher down below. His WhatsApp information is down below. And yeah, I'll see all of you in my next video, inshallah. I hope all of you have a nice day. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.